the tea, the family drama.
Next to someone that is so proud of you and that you're so proud of, it just makes it just clicks. Everything just makes so much more sense.
Need to know more. Need an insider scoop.
They say silence speaks volumes, and Rachel Zegler went silent in just 7 days. Sources say she abruptly cut ties with her entire team. Agent, manager, publicist, gone.
My name's Rachel Zegler, and I'm getting ready, and I'd love if you came inside and came on the journey with me. Welcome to my hotel room. Come in, come in, come in. Team! We're doing it again. Team!
I'm Rachel Zegler getting ready. Come inside, follow the journey. That was then. Now, Hollywood is buzzing with one question. What happened behind the scenes? Even the people she fired didn't see it coming.
Just want to say, in my personal life, I intend to move forward with a lot more grace for myself as I grow. There is a lot that I don't know, and I won't know it until I learn it, until I feel it, until I understand it, until I can see it in my hands and say, I am not broken, I am just learning. My break is not my end.
Insiders say Rachel made the calls herself, cold, final, and without negotiation. No exit meetings, no contract rewrites, just a total wipeout. Some call it a meltdown. Others a power move, but everyone agrees. Something snapped. And remember, this comes right after the Evita debacle. Screaming matches, walkouts, legal threats. And through it all, her team said nothing. No spin, no defense. Now people are asking, did Rachel fire her team? Or did they leave her first?
Not act like you're a victim. It's part of the business. It's Hollywood, baby.
I am just learning. My break is not my end.
You are not done, and we are not done with you, Rachel Zegler.
One source says her agent was quietly shopping her around behind her back. Another claims her manager privately called her unmanageable. And her publicist reportedly warned her that going to war with the Evita cast could end her career. That's when the dominoes fell.
They'll be studying this interview in PR classes for a very long time.
This is the interview that started the I hate her, I'm not gonna watch this movie movement.
Rachel's done playing nice, done listening to advice. According to one insider, she's not just burning bridges, she's nuking the entire industry. But this isn't the end of the story, because what happens next might be the end of her career.
Exactly an apology video. It doesn't feel like it's an apology video. Should she apologize? I think if she came off a little bit more apologetic for the not so great interviews, for the cringy, unprepared things that she said on interviews, maybe it would appease more people.
It started on a quiet Tuesday. Her agent, the one who landed her West Side Story in Disney, was suddenly gone. Her name vanished from the agency's site. Just hours later, whispers started. Rachel dropped her rep. Then, 2 days later, it happened again.
There was an in-depth piece, like a behind-the-scenes piece, talking about how they've been in a full meltdown about this girl for a couple of years now. They flew an executive, one of the producers, out to go visit personally with Rachel Zegler to say, could you please take that down? And then they had to hire a special media consultant for her to follow her around all the time and make sure she didn't continue.
This time, it was her manager, the one who'd been with her since day one. Sources say Rachel blamed him for the Evita chaos, accused him of letting her walk into a disaster unprotected. But the most shocking move? She fired her publicist, the person whose job was to manage the crisis. That's when industry insiders started to panic.
Video is gonna get taken out of context, and I know that at this point I can't really stop people from doing that because that's what my whole existence on the internet is. It's just me being taken out of context and stuff, which is fine. That's what I signed up for, isn't it? But I never want it to come off as me being ungrateful for the opportunities I have when I say that this has been the biggest adjustment of my life, like understanding the way my life operates now, being who I am, and the things that I've been so fortunate to make. It comes with so much ground that I never thought I would be able to cover, and that people think I'm doing poorly
Why would an
A-list star with million-dollar deals fire her entire team at once? Some say she believed they failed her, didn't defend her hard enough. Others point to something darker, an alleged leaked group chat where her own team reportedly mocked her. Terms like PR nightmare and too emotional to manage were thrown around.
People are putting it down to the lead of the film, Rachel Zegler's slightly strange PR and communications strategy. Jackie, what can our viewers and listeners expect?
Well, I don't think she's got a strategy for starters. I think they just leave that in the past. What was their motivation behind doing this? And why is Rachel Zegler allowed to just skip off piste with her own messaging and really upset the apple? Whose fault is it? Is it Rachel's? Is it Disney's?
Brilliant. We discuss this and so much more. It's Rachel Zegler.
True or not, Rachel acted like it was. And just like that, her entire inner circle was gone. But here's the twist. One of them didn't go quietly. And what they leaked next, it changed everything.
From that movie a few weeks ago, and they said that they dropped her because of the actors' strike. However, there are numerous actors in Paddington 3 that are a part of SAG, yet they're still able to film in the movie. So people are speculating that it might be because of another reason, and most likely is because of the Snow White backlash, and studios not wanting to hire her given the fact that it might result in their movie not making a whole lot of money at the box office. She also voiced the lead character of an upcoming cartoon that was meant to be part of Apple TV. However, Apple dropped the cartoon film, however it was picked up by Netflix, but people are wondering why Apple dropped it in the first place, and people once again are saying it's because of this Snow White backlash, and them not wanting the movie to suffer because of her backlash.
Are turned off by Rachel Zegler's attitude and behavior. I think it's because it's reminiscent of this. I'm not saying that she's a mean girl in real life, but that attitude usually is something that people associate with mean girls in real life. The cattiness, the smugness. At the same time, I also think that it's just because she's a theater kid, so the way she acts makes sense and she just needs PR training. But anyway, I think people are just so done with the mean girl persona, like it's not funny. It's a major turnoff, and I feel like social media personalities have thrived on it before, but now girls are just done with it. And that could be because of the mistreatment that a lot of women have gotten in their lives from other girls. And so now growing up, after going through these mistreatments from other women in our lives, we're like, no. We're done with this. We're going to be an example, and we're going to call out the girls who are not for the girls.